Hey guys, all right, I'm back. So we're looking at this trade here. It looks like this thing is ripping up. It bounced down from this pivot area over here, and then it's breaking out of this descending triangle. Kind of missed my entry, and now it's really trying to push. I'm a little skeptical of it just because this could also be a triple top. So I'm not gonna actually put in a lot. I'm just gonna throw in a little bit, especially since I got in so late. Kind of waiting on a pullback, but I don't think it's gonna come. So let's just go ahead here. Let's go ahead and enter. We're just gonna downsize. Yeah, 25 is good. Just get in it, and I'll see you guys later. Hey, I'm back. I just wanted to. This is a very risky trade. I don't know if it's gonna hold this. It's broken out and broken back in. If you look in the 4-hour, we did reject off a pivot point, and we did break out of it temporarily with the inverted candle, which suggests that it could sustain along. We are trading in the major trend. So it's a possibility. I don't know if I could describe this as overextended necessarily. See a little better. Don't know. Don't know on this one. If you look at it here, I mean, in the daily, make it as straight as possible. It's freshly broken out of this channel, and it's retesting that low to potentially go higher. Is the way that you can look at it. But we have 8 hours on that. Like, it's a long time. It's a long time to see before this actual candle closes. But I mean, you could look at it from there as, hey, we've broken previous daily candle. We've broken out of this area. And so we're likely to go higher, and so then this rejection candle would make sense, because we'd be retesting the lows and then seeing if we can go further. This is only, if you look at it from here, from the area that we broke out way back, was it on the 4th? I mean, this is the first time you've even seen selling candles. This is the first consolidation point, so it's likely to actually go way higher than this. Like, we actually don't have any issues any major issues until this area up here. This area way up here, which I believe 2000, which is this area way back here, which we had an issue with. So I mean, that's kind of the way. And then you look at here, it's basically the same pattern. Look at it, up, came back down here, consolidated. If you go back into this, in the, let's say, 4 hour, or almost the exact same one. Broke down here, came up here, consolidated, W pattern up. So I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. Like, this is trading. It's risky. We'll just see what happens. Just sit back and see what happens. I probably will be moving my target a little bit higher, just depending on how the price action goes. Sure, probably trail my stop. Very, 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 very interesting trade. Yeah, I mean, it's crypto, so it's just like the overextended stuff is just, it's not as the market is so illiquid from like a forex and a stock perspective. It's only a $1 trillion market, so it's like gonna take a whole lot to push this thing way past where it should go. So we will find out. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back, and just following up here. We're here on the 15-minute, and looking pretty good. We broke out of that channel, and we've held for I think an hour. I was at the gym, so we're just kind of checking up on it periodically. Yeah, we held. Yeah, we broke out of it and held in the hour, and now we're trying to break all of these like intermediary highs on the next hour, and the 4 hours about to close in 50 minutes, and it's looking pretty good in the 4 hours. So if we close like that in the 4 hour, we are very likely, I think, to get a huge push through this resistance, through this monthly resistance area, which is going to be very, very, very interesting to see how explosive, if it happens to happen that way. I would also like to see, I mean, a little bit more momentum into this area. I mean, this is bullish action. If I can get a little bit more bullish action right up next to that level, that would be fantastic. But we're just gonna wait to see what it is that we see. All right, we are back, and so far so good. So we have officially broken out of this channel in the 4 hour. That is exceptional. That's great. We have broken and held out of it with volume in the 4 hour, in this channel in the 4 hour, as well as broken out of the that descending triangle in the 4 hour as well. So all things are agreeing. All things are ready to go. So very interested to see what this next 4 hour candle is going to be. We're gonna get some selling, obviously. I don't know if I'm gonna add right there, because honestly, this is where I should actually be taking my entry point. It's at the bottom of what this is, a bottom of this 1 hour candle that's about to come in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there, if I'm gonna wait for it to actually break this area before I do that, which I think is what I'm gonna do. So that's my original plan. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for it to break this monthly high, and then after that, then I'll add some in. I think I'm sticking with that one. I'm sticking with that. But so far so good. I mean, obviously things can still go wrong. We're still getting selling right here at this 1664 level. So I mean, who knows what that's about? We'll be sure to find out. If we take a look right here, we're in profit ever so slightly because of that first bad entry point, a little impulsive entry point, but that's why I entered it small. But we're still in profit. So I mean, we're just gonna hang out here and then just wait and see what happens. All right, we are back. Not a lot going on here. It's playing out really slow, which is not a bad thing. Consolidation can be good for getting out all the sellers. We do still have some pretty strong bullish price action. Pulled back on the last 4 hour, beginning that first 4 hour candle, which is completely natural. But actually, let me check to see. So I wanted to check this before. Okay, how much do we pull back? Okay, just below the 618, which is a little bit concerning. I don't like when it goes too far below the 618, but just below the 618, and we seem to be holding here. We're into the next hour, getting a little bit of a pullback. To sit here and just keep watching and see what happens. All right, and we are back. All right, this is not going too well. I'm super glad that I did not add that additional one. It looks like it's failing now. which sucks too, because I think that we just ended the daily. Actually, we actually ended the daily pretty good. Yeah, we ended the daily pretty good. So this is just technically a pullback on the daily, which is expected. It's just whether or not I don't know what that is. Anyways, so let's see here. Are we out? No, we're just red. Okay. So yeah, I know how much I was prepared to lose. About $40. So it is what it is. If it ends up going that way, it's just a pullback on the daily. Technically, it's a deep pullback. So I do not know if this is going to take me out or not. It'd really suck if it takes me out, but at the same time, I mean, it's all good. I may move. Wow, look at that candle. That's insane. It's 1 hour. I may move my stop down just a hair, just a tiny little bit, just to give it a little bit more breathing room. See where we at? That would have been $45. So to $50, only because it's likely to break this high. I mean, it's likely to break this high, and so it won't be a 1 to 1.5. It would be more like a 1 to at least, or a 2 to I'll get it right. A 1 to 2.5. So I mean, it's worth it. We could see the 50 EMA pulling up. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It's not just, it's a weekly candle too. It's the end of a weekly candle, so it's just like, oh, actually no, it's not. We still have one more day on the weekly. So it's just the end of a daily candle, and it's going to pull back. It's going to pull back at least. Hold it here. Yeah, 50%. So you know what I mean? Like, I would hate to lose out on this trade just to get back in at the same exact position, and then it go up and then be down $40. That wouldn't make any sense. But at the same time, it's, you know what I mean? Like, we're walking that gray area where it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you drop your, you know, your stop loss back some more, and then some more, and then some more. Like, I'd probably split the difference there, 16, 13 here. So let's go here. Charts, daily. So what would be, what are you looking at right now? I don't know. H1. Okay, stop loss is there. Well, yeah, we're already kind of splitting the difference. Yeah, we're already kind of splitting the difference. We do 1,600. That'd be extra $27. Nah. Let's see here. 12. Instead, we'll do 1609. That's it. We're gonna do 1609, and that's it. We're gonna spare $3 more. Just for it to move around just a little bit more. I'm not sure what that would do. 1609. So if this thing is actually going to recover, then we should get some good price action, get it bought back up to the area that we were at, or at least around it somewhere, and then that'll move up that 50 EMA, and then we should be protected behind the 50 EMA. I think on here is the SMA. I think that line here on here is an SMA, but moving average 50. Pretty sure it's simple. There we go. So, I mean, we're just gonna sit here and wait and see what happens. All right, and we're back, and it looks like we just got taken out. So it seems to have found some support down here at 1604. So I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll reverse from here. If it does, we'll most likely get back in. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, it happens, man. It happens. It sucks, man. It happens. But it's, I don't know, it's false breakout, I suppose. I don't know, maybe everybody saw something that I didn't see. And I don't know, I don't know. And it just dumped. All right, guys, we're back. It looks like it found some support down here, which is good. Pop back up. If it makes it above this line and starts to trend up, we might actually get right back in, and then wait for some more bullish action. It's unfortunate. It looked like a good trade. Everything was playing out for the most part. I do think that it was just because of the end. It was the end of a day. It dumped. It looked amazing, even at the time. Anyways, looked like an amazing trade. But you know, it is what it is. You can see too here on this other trend that I put together, or the channel that I put together before, that this is a logical place for it to bounce from. Probably should have put my stops right underneath here, but I had a fixed amount that I wanted to lose, and that's what I lost. So we're just gonna have to wait for another opportunity, and we'll hop back in.